The Generous Hunter and the King's Daughter. Long ago, in the heart of a lush and fertile forested kingdom called Oromi, there lived a humble hunter named Obadele. He was not the strongest in the village, nor the wealthiest. But he was known far and wide for something far greater, his generosity. Obadele never hoarded his catch. Whenever he returned from the forest with meat or wild fruits, he would share it with the elders, the widows, the sick, and even the children who had nothing to eat. People would say, "Obadele may wear worn clothes, but his heart shines brighter than the morning sun." Despite his kindness, Obadele lived alone in a small thatched hut on the edge of the village. He had no riches, no title, and no family of his own, only the respect of the people and the forest spirits, who whispered their blessings whenever he hunted with care. One year, a terrible drought swept across Oromi. The rivers dried up, the crops withered, and game became scarce in the forest. The people grew hungry, and the once prosperous kingdom fell into desperation. The king, Kabiyesi Adekunle, was deeply worried. His people were suffering. Even the royal granaries were beginning to empty. To make matters worse, strange howls began echoing through the night. Fierce wild animals were entering the village, driven by thirst and hunger. The village feared what might come next. Despite the dangers, Obadele did not stop hunting. He ventured deeper into the forest than ever before, bringing back meat for the village. Sometimes, he would return with just a small rabbit, but it was always given to a family who needed it more than he did. One day, he found an old, injured lion cub caught in a trap. Others might have killed it for its meat or fled out of fear. But Obadele, with a calm voice and a careful hand, released the cub and tended to its wound. Unknown to him, this lion was no ordinary creature, it was the guardian spirit of the forest. As Obadele nursed it back to health, the spirit saw the purity in his heart and decided to reward him, in time. Weeks passed, and the king became desperate. He called a meeting of the village elders and said, "Whoever can bring meat for the people and restore hope to Oromi will be richly rewarded. He shall receive half my kingdom and the hand of my daughter, Princess Mornike, in marriage." The people gasped. Princess Mornike was beautiful, intelligent, and beloved by the people. Yet, the king meant what he said. Many warriors and hunters tried. They returned empty-handed or injured, unable to brave the dangerous forest. Then came Obadele. He ventured once more into the forest, this time guided by a strange energy. The forest, once dry and silent, seemed to awaken. Rivers trickled again. Trees rustled with fruit. And game reappeared. At the heart of the forest stood the lion Obadele had once saved. But now, it was enormous, majestic, its eyes glowing with ancient magic. "You have given with no thought of return." The lion spirit spoke. "Now the forest shall give back to you." From that moment on, Obadele's traps overflowed with game. He returned to the village not once, but many times, each time with enough food to feed everyone. The village rejoiced. Drums beat again. Fires were lit. Hope had returned to Oromi. King Adekunle summoned Obadele to the palace. He descended from his throne, took off his royal robe, and draped it over the hunter's shoulders. "You did not just bring food," he said. "You brought back life. You are the man I spoke of. And my daughter shall be yours, if you will have her." Princess Mornike stepped forward, not with hesitation, but with a smile. She had long admired Obadele from afar, touched by his kindness and humility. They were wed in a festival that lasted 7 days and 7 nights. Under Obadele's influence, the kingdom flourished. He taught the people to share, to respect nature, and to look after one another. He never sought luxury. Instead, he built schools, opened food reserves, and walked among the people as one of them. Years later, when he became king, people would still remember him not for his crown, but for his generous heart. Moral lessons from the story. 1. True wealth is in giving, not in having. 2. Kindness may go unnoticed today, but it will reward you tomorrow. 3. Helping others in need opens doors no money can. 4. The forest gives back to those who treat it with care. 5. A good heart shines brighter than gold. 6. One man's selflessness can change the fate of an entire kingdom. 7. It is not who you are born as, but who you become through your deeds, that earns honor.